Hey everyone, it's Eric Thor here, and in today's video we're talking about why people really love the ENFP personality type. Now, I'd argue that the ENFP is probably the most sought after partner of all the 16 personality types. Now, if you disagree with me, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, but the way I see it, ENFPs are the most popular match for people online. Why do people like ENFPs so much? Well, let's find out that in today's video. Well, first of all, I think the ENFP, the extroverted intuitive feeling and perceiving type leading with extroverted intuition, is a very idealistic and open-minded partner. The ENFP personality type is the most adaptable of all personality types and the person that is the most likely to keep an open mind to other people. The openness of the ENFP makes other people feel immediately accepted and reassured. Because the ENFP accepts and allows everyone to be who they are, people feel naturally comfortable around the ENFP personality type. With an ENFP, you don't have to try to fit yourself to meet another person's expectation. With an ENFP, there's a feeling that you are accepted and seen just the way you are. The ENFP is... Now, these are the 5 things that people love the most about ENFP personality type. Starting with your extroverted intuition. ENFPs are extroverted intuitive types. That means they are very open-minded, and that means they can make multiple connections very quickly. That also means they are very good listeners. When you talk to an ENFP, you feel understood very quickly because the ENFP is able to read what you say and to see multiple layers of everything you say. They hear not just the surface of what you put out in the world, but they also make connections and they see ways to think about what you do. Secondly, the ENFP has extroverted thinking, and it's one of their strongest functions. That means the ENFP is very good at going from idea to application. ENFPs are very good at coming up with systems and ways to input or implement ideas. That means if you are a person that has a lot of ideas, the ENFP is a person that will discover you and see all those ideas that you have, but also they can see how you can put them into practice. ENFPs are great at thinking of practical ways of applying your ideas to the real world. And that's a really nice thing if you're a very abstract person like the INFJ or the INTJ. It helps because the ENFP can see ways to immediately put your ideas into practice. And the fact that they can do this also means that they understand you very well. Third, the ENFP has strong introverted feeling. Now, introverted feeling means the ENFP values authenticity very much. For the ENFP, it's very important that you are authentic and that you are honest. And being honest is actually, while it's a difficult thing at times, it's a very important quality in a match or romantic partner. Most of us have sometimes felt manipulated or misled in relationships, but the ENFP is very careful about what signals they put out. This is also why sometimes ENFPs get the reputation of being avoidant of commitment, because the ENFP very much wants to find a partner that matches with their values and with their identity, and the ENFP is very unlikely to compromise themselves to meet the needs of their partner. The ENFP wants to have a real communication and real relationship, so the ENFP is very careful with who they trust and who they eventually decide to commit to. Number 4, the ENFP has surprisingly strong introverted sensing. While the ENFP can feel like they are a chaotic mess running from thing to thing and changing things around all the time, the ENFP is also a person with a lot of experience. Because a person that goes out and experiments and tries new things is also a person that has experienced and learned a lot of things. The more an ENFP goes out and explores the world, the more they learn about it. And because of this, the ENFP tends to have a wide amount of experience from different situations. That also makes the ENFP a very reassuring person to be around. Wherever you go, if you're with an ENFP, and they've probably been there, or they've probably been in a similar situation, and they probably know how to get around it. Their adaptability and their ability to use past experience to find new ways to do things is a help and a constant aid for anyone who feels a bit chaotic and a bit anxious in new situations.